Mini Truckers, Ben here, Houston Mini Trucks, located here in Houston, Texas, the North American headquarters of the Mini Trucks. Wanted to show you real quick on the Mitsubishi Minicab how to do the spark plugs. So it took me a little bit of learning and some new tools, and we'll show you how to do that real quick. Okay, one of the first things you can do is just find the spark plugs. So you see them there, and then what you'll do is just pull this boot off. Okay, so the boot is off. Now, one thing, initially all the mini trucks are this size, so they're usually the 5/8. Let me see. So most of the mini truck spark plugs, the Subaru and the Honda, are 5/8 socket, so that's kind of your normal socket size. So the only really other spark plugs you have is this larger size, the 13/16. And what I couldn't get is I couldn't get any of them to work. So I tried to do a little research, and it seems like this is, like, they call it a hemisphere engine. And so what I found is actually this piece, and it might have something like this in the spare tire toolkit. So what we'll first do, these are the spark plugs I pulled out of there. So it's the NGK BPR 5EY-11, which I think I put the BPR 5-E or ES-11. It's slightly different. So first thing, you'll note it's the larger size to begin with. Okay, but note that it doesn't fit this in the wall, so you got to get you something like this. This only cost me like $5, and then you use this little piece, and you might have one of these for your chainsaw or some other thing already. But I had to get this special. And then, oh, this was my other problem. So getting them out was pretty straightforward because they would drop in there, but then getting them back in, you know, how do you get it back in if this keeps wanting to push in? So if you notice, in the bottom basically just has the spring for this little button. And what I did is just jammed like paper towels in there, just enough where then this would stick out. So you'll kind of have to use your judgment. Stick enough paper towels in there so it's like this, and then you can throw them all in there. You know, you'd put them, let me see if I can even do it. You'd put them in there like this. Okay, so hopefully this helps you out a ton. I was my first time doing a Mitsubishi spark plug, so it's definitely always a learning experience. I got the new tool, and then we learned it's a 21mm. I wanted to mention too on the Mitsubishi spark plugs is that these models, it's only for like the 90 and the 91, and then I found after 91 to 94 it uses the BKR 6E-11, which is kind of the traditional, or it's the same spark plug that all the mini trucks use. So hopefully this helps. I'll try to leave some of the other details in the description. And Mitsubishi Minicab spark plugs. There you go. Have a good one.